Hey everyone, and welcome to the RVDG Sports Channel with your boy RVDG. We are in the building. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Please hit that notification button. Help me get back in the algorithm. Let's get right to it, man. So look, we're just gonna sit up here and act like Jahan Dotson was an elite wide receiver. I see you fans. I'm saying this stuff on X. I'm saying it on Facebook. I'm saying you guys cry, man. Where's the Kleenex? You know, this is a business move, a move that had to be made. Stop acting like Jahan Dotson was seriously putting up major numbers. If Adam Peters, DQ, and Cliff thought that this guy was something special, a player that can help our team in so many different ways on offense, you think they would have kept this guy? I put all my money on it that they would have. I guarantee you. These guys been around some of the best players, you know, collectively. Adam Peters, San Fran, New England, you know, Dan Quinn, Seattle, Atlanta, Dallas, Cliff Kingsbury in college, seeing all the best players, Arizona. These guys see talent all the time they have seen talent all the time throughout their career. If Jahan Dotson was something worth hanging on to, someone that was highly productive in our offense, you think for 1 minute they would have let him go and added a 5th round pick? That's very telling. And to add insult to injury, they traded him in the division with a rival. So that's letting you know they see this guy every day in practice. They tried to get the best out of this guy. They know all his weaknesses. Those cornerbacks been going up against this guy. This would have been a 3rd year going up against this guy in practice. They know his weakness and his strengths and his tendencies that he got. You think that they're worried Jahan Dotson is going to come in here and cook us when he play against us? He might not even be the 3rd best on their team. You got Paris Campbell still on that team. They played with Terry McLaurin in college. You know, that's a speedy guy. Probably faster than Jahan Dotson. So you mean to tell me that he's going to take Paris Campbell position? Think not. You know, Jahan Dotson is a guy that can't get off of press coverage. Once you put a body on this guy is dead in the water. The quarterback can no longer look at him because he may get open if the quarterback have like maybe about 4 to 5 or 6 seconds in the pocket, or he coming on one of them wide receiver screens or something like that. But this guy to wait for him to get down the field is going to require for him to get open immediately, because once they jam at the line of scrimmage, his speed is dead. They neutralized him. So his speed is not a factor. How you neutralize a fast wide receiver? If you could jam on the line, he can't get off the line quick enough. You neutralize him. The battle is already done. Now you neck the neck. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback needs time for these guys to utilize their speed, unless they can win off the line of scrimmage quickly enough. If they can't get off the line of scrimmage quickly enough, quarterback got to go somewhere else. That's why you see a guy like Jahan Dotson not getting a lot of targets. See, people fail to realize that. They want to sit up here and question DQ and Dan Quinn and all this old stuff. Tomorrow, is they making the right move by trading him? Man, this guy got to hit the weight room. He's got to hit the weight room. And then once he put the weight on him, his speed, he's not going to be that much effective anyway. He's the slot guy. He's the slot wide receiver. Ron Rivera had this guy playing in the wrong position from the jump. He would have did way more damage if he was in the slot his rookie season. Way more damage. And then he had an injury that slowed him down. It's like he never been the same since the injury. Since he came back from the injury, he's never been the same. He didn't have that pop, you know, that burst that he had. And then, like I said, teams didn't have the book on him. They didn't know how to play this guy. But now they got a book on him. Now they know what to do. Oh, we got to play the Commanders? Oh, that's easy work. All we got to do is just jam Shorty at the line. What's that guy's name again? Jahan Dotson? Oh, no, his name Jahan Dotson. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, all you got to do is jam him at the line. He dead in the water. Only thing they got is Terry. We could bracket him. They ain't got nothing. Curtis Samuels, he a gadget guy. They don't even use him right. You know, now we don't have Curtis Samuels. We got Dyami Brown, who's looking like he used to be a one-trick pony. Now he's I see he's starting to get some routes down that was in the route tree that he was missing. He's starting to get some of those route trees down. He's expanding his route tree. So I'm pretty excited about a guy like Dyami Brown. I think Dyami Brown could do some damage this year. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and catch 75 to 85 balls. No, I'm not saying that. But he can in a range of 35 to 55. I'm looking at that between 500 to 700 yards with about 5 touchdowns. I'm looking at that. Maybe even 80 to 150 yards on the ground, reverse. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm looking for a guy like that to contribute. And I look for this receiving core as a whole to contribute. You know what I'm saying? You got the Luke McCaffreys of the world. Alamine. I'm sorry. My man Alamine Zaccheaus. You got him. I don't know about the guy we just obtained from. What's the team he came from? We just got him. The old Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. Martavius Bryant. If I'm saying his name wrong, hey, sue me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What's the other wide receivers that we have? My man Crowder. I like the guy Tremaine. I like him. But I don't know if they're going to keep him. I mean, we got some weapons, man. You know, you got Ben Sinnott. You got Zach Ertz. We got Eckler. And we got Brian Robinson who can catch out the backfield. So, collectively, we're going to have to do it. And that's a good thing because the ball is going to get spread around. You don't have one guy that you can key on our team, other than Terry McLaurin, and then those other guys, they step up. That's weapons right there. Those are your weapons. Those guys can get off, because everybody don't have a lockdown cornerback. So these guys they're gonna eat. If you can spread the ball around, Terry McLaurin leading the way, of course, between 75 to 95 catches, between 900 to 1,300 yards receiving. You know what I'm saying? He's got to be the catalyst that stirs up everything. He's got to be the guy that's got to be your money man, your go-to guy on the 3rd and 6, game on the line. You know what I'm saying? You need those chains to move, or you need that touchdown. You got to go towards the man you're paying the most money to. That being said, you got other guys that need to step up. You got the Dyami Browns of the world. McCaffrey, we're going to be expecting big things from you. If they don't go out and get somebody like Tee Higgins, that's the one I want. Tee Higgins. No offense to Brandon Ayuk, no shade, no none of that. He's a great player, but Tee Higgins will be the X factor that we lacked. If we can get a guy like Tee Higgins, that'll take us over the top big time, man. Big time. Now you're talking about an elite offense, because now you got a offense that can pound you. You got an offense that can control you through the passing game. You got an offense that can take the top off the defense. However you want to come, Tee Higgins is a guy that you can establish because he can be a possession wide receiver. Terry McLaurin can be a possession wide receiver. Tee Higgins is somebody you can throw the deep ball to. Terry McLaurin is somebody. So the defense had to play us straight up and honest. It's no more of that sneaky stuff. No more of that disguising this, disguising that. Because you got to respect Jaden Daniels' running ability. So, with that being said, you're still going to have to play us honest. You still got to play us honest because Jaden Daniels, to me, is the guy that's going to give us points. But a guy like Tee Higgins will put us over the threshold. You cannot do nothing with us. You got Terry on one side, Tee Higgins on the other side. You got Brian Robinson pounding the rock. You got Eckler. You got Zach Ertz. Then you got your in-between guys like Crowder, McCaffrey, Alamine Zaccheaus. I mean, the weapons of mass destruction, man. Then you got Jaden Daniels is the one that after you cover all them guys and neutralize all them guys, guess who's got about 20 yards ahead of him? Jaden Daniels. Guess who's going to be blocking for him? All those guys I just named down the field. So he's got just like the game, the type of game he had in Florida. That'd be the type of game he had in the NFL. We had all those weapons, but we got to work with what we have, and we may have more than what we think. I believe so. I believe we got more than what people give those guys credit for. We're not in practice. We don't see them. They're not going to unleash and unveil everything in the game. They're just not. Why would they? They're not going to show the teams that we had this and we had that. They keeping everything zip locked, zip tight. That's it, and that's the way they should do it. And I don't have no worries or no qualms about what they did. I'm supporting that decision 100%. Because if a guy's not producing the way that he should, the way the team and the coaching staff want him to do, then by all means, goodbye. Goodbye. No hard feelings. I wish you well on your next team. 15 games out of the year, just not against us. I like Jahan, but as a player on our team, I just think he wasn't giving it his total effort that he could have. And maybe sometimes stuff like this will ignite a player. Maybe he'll go and do some special things once he leave Philadelphia and go on another team within the AFC. He can go do some special things over there, and I'll be rooting for him because he was once a part of our team. We drafted him. He's homegrown, but I'd rather him shine, go somewhere else and shine, not in the NFC East. Anyway, that's my take on everything. I just wanted to touch on bases. You fans out there that's worried, relax. Like Aaron Rodgers said, relax, relax, relax. It's your boy Albert D, Sports Channel. I'm out. Peace.